Shamrock, we opened the Showtime series, Strikeforce Showtime series. I believe it was April 11th of this year. Nick had a successful fight against Frank. Then he went on to fight Scott Smith in June, and we look forward to having him back in Miami. He will be fighting Marius Zaromskis, the Dream Champion. It has been confirmed, and they'll be fighting for the Strikeforce 170-pound vacant championship belt. It'll be 5-minute rounds, and it'll be I think this will be the first time where a Dream tournament belt holder will fight one of our top 170-pounders for our title belt, so we're looking forward to it. So, Nick, I'll pass it on to you.
How's it going? Happy to be here tonight. Some great fights tonight. Boys pulled it off.
Tell us how do you have you watched Marius fight at all?
Yeah, I've seen. He hadn't had very many fights. That that are viewable, and then his last fights he didn't Dream were more than enough to see what he has to bring to the table. So yeah, I checked it out.
Marius is another amazing striker. He when he won the Dream tournament, he knocked both opponents out with high kicks, and one was Sakurai, which I'm sure everybody knows is an amazing athlete. And I believe the other one was it Jason House? Jason High. And then recently he just fought in Japan and did the same thing. He knocked somebody out with another head kick. So they're billing him as the new young Mirko Krokop. And we look forward to him coming to the United States and fighting Nick in Miami on the 30th. Any questions for Nick? This will be one title. Because the thing about the Dream belt, it has to be in a ring. So, but this will be an opportunity for him to come and win our belt and have the Dream belt. So he'll be the dual belt holder. And if, Nick wins, then we get an offer from Japan to go fight for their belt, and we'll propose it to Nick, and if he'd like to do it, then we'll send him to go fight for their belt. So, that's kind of the way the rules will work. Because ours is a cage, and they're fighting.
Now, what does this mean for Jay Huron?
Yeah, Jay Huron, we're inviting Jay to fight on the undercard, and so he'll be fighting, and it'll start mixing up that division, because that's kind of been a division that has been less activity. And I think with Nick fighting the Dream Champion, we're going to start stimulating the division. We're going to sign more guys, and we're definitely going to have Jay here on the mix.
Should Jay win, would he be the next challenger to whoever wins the title?
Yeah, I mean, I think that would be natural. I mean, the thing with Jay not fighting Nick right now was because of the Dream relationship, and it was a very rare opportunity, and we wanted to do it, television wanted to do it.
Two questions. Any chance that it would be KJ Nunes, and then for Nick, KJ's on board, and you guys have a war in the past, is there any interest in getting that one?
I'm just interested in fighting the better fight that's put in front of me. Like whatever. I've got a manager, so he makes all the decisions, and I just train up and fight whoever I'm gonna fight when it's time to fight.
What's Nick's status once he fights in California? What's going on with the athletic commission out here?
Well, the California State Athletic Commission, I think, I would say probably by by first part of next year, Nick will be fighting in California, and we'll definitely have Nick fighting here at the HP Pavilion.
Nick, you boxed twice now. You boxed in Sacramento last weekend. You say, or did you not do that?
No, I wasn't there.
You say that you want to, before you said you want to fight Willie Jones Jr. Any thoughts at all about venturing out and fighting some of these? You've often been critical about boxers. Any desire to kind of test the waters out there?
I wouldn't say I've been critical towards boxers. I don't really throw opinion into that sport. I don't fight in the sport. So I mean, I've had a pro boxing bout, but if I had the time in between fights and I had people, trying to set me up fights and making things happen, then I would, I'd be there to fight, ready to fight, But right now, I've like a year ago, I fought like 5 times in a year, or whatever, and I've been pretty consistent fighting MMA. I feel like I've been more consistent than most MMA fighters. I mean, if you can tell me one that's taking more fights one after another.
And believe me, we'll be keeping Nick busy.
So.
Yeah, we'll be keeping him very busy.
But yeah, no, I would fight whoever. I would, if they put something on the table that was worthwhile. I would fight boxing. I've sparred, lots of experience boxing, sure.
I think Nick would fight anybody.
You're on top of your game. Right now, I put you up there, one of the best pound for pound fighters there is. Was there a moment when just it clicked with you? What changed? I saw you fight Gomi, in Vegas, and that was an amazing fight. What changed in your life and in your head that you've been on tear since?
When I started fighting the UFC, I didn't really understand, I understood wrestling, but I didn't really understand scoring, and, I was going in there trying to do more damage. It was kind of crazy, really, and then I realized after 2 or 3 fights that these guys were going in there trying to win, a certain way, and I didn't even realize it, so I was just, working really hard on my jiu-jitsu, my boxing, and we did plenty of MMA rounds, but, I didn't have the fundamentals I do now, to try to win on scorecards and stuff like that. So yeah, that sort of thing, I became a little more conscious of what not to do, and learn how to to try not to commit to too many punches, and not get taken down and lose the whole round over something stupid. So yeah, something kind of clicked in there, and then I kind of put it together. But that I feel like that's gonna happen for anybody, just experience. I got started pretty early, so I got ahead really far in jiu-jitsu, and then I got ahead really far in boxing, and just fighting. I just had to get that experience fighting and put my wrestling together with all that, and it's fun.
Yes.
Well, the problem for Nick has been scar tissue you have, and I know Vanderlei Silva had that removed. Has there any thought about getting your scar tissue removed so you don't get cut so easily and have to stop fight prematurely?
I don't have any problems really. I get hit, I can take some shots and bleed. I had a fight stop.